Hi, besties. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? Hi, Zan. Hey, Reanime. Martha, Sharon, Groot, I see you. Hello, hello. Fab Gal, Avast, Pirate Girl, welcome. Jasmine, I see you as well. Jean, Noli, Amy, nice to see everybody. Hi, Zach. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday to you too, Chelsea. Hope you're having a great day. I feel like it's been a lifetime since I've streamed. I can't lie. It feels like it's been like a year. In reality, it's only been, what, 8 days, 9 days? But it feels like a year. It's kind of wild, actually, how long those periods of time feel between streaming. Because I've had like stream breaks before where I've been on vacation or whatnot. And when you come back, honestly, it feels like I forget how to do everything. I'm like, wait, is all of this working? Is everything good? How are you, Noli? Hey, Hill. Hey, Amanda. Welcome. Dovey, nice to see you. It's been 84 years. Exactly, Amy. Hi, Colette. It does feel like it's been over a month, Groot, right? It feels much longer than just over a week. Because of FIFA? You mean it feels longer because of FIFA, Hill? The football? I don't watch the football. I don't watch the football. However, I am very much enjoying England being on the verge of getting knocked out this evening. It tickles me. It tickles me. Sharon, my game crashed in the middle of making Pocahontas' moon necklace. Now I can't finish level 10 quest. Oh no! At least you get the waves, Sharon. I wish that I could set the waves permanently because they were so cute. But that's no fun. Maybe you can submit a ticket to Gameloft, perhaps. Oscar vs. OBS, the sequel. I will say, Zan, OBS usually is pretty good for me. It's everything else, but OBS is usually okay. You know, 2010 was just 5 years ago. No, Martha, see, you've got it all wrong. The 1990s were only 5 years ago. That's the difference. Yeah, me too, Hill. I'm not a soccer fan. Not a particular soccer fan, but I like seeing everybody excited for it. That's always fun. Hey Juju, welcome in. Not me being 5 years old. I forgot to plug something in. Wait. Peekaboo. Okay, I'm back. Still need that fan, chat. Still need that fan. Heatwave might have subsided, but guess what? I am still... I watch you. It's nice seeing everyone like us. Yeah, look. I know it's on right now. I know that England are playing right now, so I might need some updating, chat. I mean, I don't not support England, but I also don't support England. I'm Welsh, so... 1, football I don't really care about anyway. 2, supporting England in the football I also don't really care about. But seeing them get beat is kind of funny to me. We're in a heat wave in Wisconsin now. It came this way. Oh no, Amy, how hot is it getting for you? Were you even born yet in the 1990s? Yes, Groot. I was born in 1995. Durr. Durr. My 5-year-old just said they wanted the blue team to win. Steph, that's DR Congo, right? I guess England are in white. You submitted a ticket but got nowhere? Oh no, Sharon, that sucks because when I needed the mementos, because I lost them, they sent them to my mailbox. So maybe you could reply and ask if they could send the item to your mailbox and hopefully that'll trigger it. Hi, Serena. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Red Hemp. Nice to see you. Canada plays Morocco on Saturday in the round of 16. Oh, you made it through, right, Sharon? You made it through your 32? That's exciting. And it's Canada Day, right? So happy Canada Day to all my Canadian viewers, including you, Sharon. I know that's where you are. The whole city of Oslo had a very long audible roar across the entire city last night when Norway scored a goal that was apparently very important. Very important, Martha, okay? Very important. You know, it's taken very seriously, and that's okay. That's okay. I've had some really bad days lately, but this stream is helping. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Reanime. If it makes you feel better, I think there's something in the water. I do. I think there's something in the water. I was chatting with some of the Dream team yesterday, some of the friends on from stream, and everybody just seems like a little bit on edge, including myself. I'm a little ball of stress and anxiety at the moment, but I'm excited to get back into the swing of streaming and be with you all this evening and spend this evening with you, of course. Chelsea, I'm a 95 baby too. Let's go, 95. I'm a 90s baby. The heat index is up to 101 to 110. Oh my goodness, that's warm. That's like high 30s, right? Oh, mid to high 30s, I think, Amy. That's super, super high. No, Groot. My birth year does not start with a 2, and anybody who does not exist. I've spoken about this before. To me, in my brain, nobody was born after the year 1999. It's just not possible. There's nobody born in the 2000s, and if they are, they can only be 4 years old. Hey, April. I know. I had to do a work thing on Wednesday. Unfortunately, it was a last-minute work thing. I was not even at home. I was out and about doing stuff. So yeah, had to pay my bills. Is it Mercury retrograde, Dovey? You tell me. Hill, you're from New Mexico? Oh, wait, Roswell is like the alien stuff, right? I think. 80s babies rise up. Was the mullet a chop? No, Groot. I still have it. I need my hair cut, so I need the sides cut back in. I haven't been for a while, so I will be getting my mullet properly cut back in, but at the moment it's just a little bit too long for me. Thank God I made the cutoff. I get to exist. Do you count as a 99 baby? Amanda, you count. It's just anyone with a 2. Hey, Bags. Hey, Fora. Alex, let me just disappear because I'm an O2 baby, so bye, besties. I'm sorry, Alex. That means you are still 2 years old. That's the problem. Anybody born after 2000, permanently 2. I don't make the rules. Hey, Half God, welcome in. It is Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Wait, is that why I feel... not me blaming Mercury, but is that why I feel so disheveled? Hi, Bonnie. Cyrano, I'm ashamed to say I'm a 2000. Oh, no. I'm afraid that you have to cease to exist. It's the rules. It's how it works. My hair is so long now, I look homeless. How long is long, Zan? Are you talking like shoulder length? Are you talking like past the shoulders? Hi, Haley. Welcome in. Amy, is that because it's lower than 90s or because it's higher than 2000s? Because if it's higher than 2000s, that's going to stress me out. I guess I'm a ghost now, 2002. Yep, just a little wisp, Izzy. Just disappearing into the ether. Hi, Amy. If you're born after 2000, you're a baby for life. Accurate, X. Accurate. Just an absolute baby. Actually disturbs me even more. Kit, oh my goodness, celebrating 16 months as a cozy companion, nearly at 2 full pregnancy cycles. Wait, when are we getting there? 2 more months, right? Thank you, Kit. I appreciate it. 2 more months and we'll have 2 babies. That is quite distressing. Oh, I missed your other message, Kit. Since we missed stream last week, can we get your general thoughts on the shop? Obviously not Toot or Boot, but the vibes. Yeah, I'll talk about it when I get into game, because I did actually end up buying some of the stuff. It's not Mercury making you feel bad, it's Earth. Damn, Zan. Damn. You're probably a baby yourself? Well, I'll take that, Haley. I'll take that. Amy, it's 1979. I'm old. You're not old, Amy. You're definitely not old. Look, we have some 70s babies. We have some 60s babies on the stream. None of them are old. It's okay. My hair was to my middle back when I put it up before I got a haircut. Wait, when you had it like in a ponytail, Groot? So it was middle back even when in a ponytail? Hi, Hales. Nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. I've got to do that, so thanks. Also, if people after 2000 don't exist, what am I doing with my life? You must just be a nursery teacher, Kit. Like, it doesn't matter how old they are. You must just be just be a nursery teacher. It's got to be the way. An Oscar Kit baby would be something. Oh my goodness, what traits would an Oscar Kit baby have? Can you imagine? 1941 makes me very old. Wait, Jean, are you a 40s baby? Stop it, you're not. Are you? I love that for you, Jean. Hi, Bertie. Welcome in. Amanda, Disney appeals to many different age generations. It does. That's the beauty of it. That's why we love it. That's why we love it. 85 for you, Jasmine. Jean, that's so fun. I love that. No, I was gonna figure out when my granddad was born, but that might make you feel old, and I don't want to do that, Jean. We love you, you know that. I don't think we have any 20s or 30s. Sharon, are you a 40s baby too? 77 here, but got married in 94. Christio, oh my goodness. Christios. Have I said that right, Christios? That's also fun. Married in 94. Oh my goodness. I love the age demographic we have. We have like someone from every demo. Literally every demo. I love that. My daughter turning 17 this year made me realize I'm aging too. So rude. I thought I was still 25. Look, I know that I'm not like old. Of course, I'm 31 now. But I do agree, or I do see the point of when older people say like, I still feel like I'm 18 or I still feel like I'm 21, because in my head, I'm still 15. And I know that sounds strange, but in my head, I'm still 15. It's just a slightly older body to go with it. The F1 baby, would you raise them Scientologists? Not this. Not this. We love you because you spice Disney up. Wait a minute. Is that my reputation? Hey Janelle, welcome in. Red Hump 75's had my first son in 95. Me and your son are birth year twins. We're all big kids playing Disney. Well, that's true. Ren isn't here to threaten, so I will hit that light goal of McQueen will be in the valley sooner than you think. Not the guns and the knives. Kids coming in hot. Kids coming in hot with guns and knives. Well, you best listen, chat. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. Bonnie, what did you say? Wait, Bonnie, I missed that. It's okay. Last week, my son asked if I was alive during World War II. And I mean, I guess that you weren't, Bonnie, right? Unless you had a miracle somehow. What if in my head I'm in my 60s? Well, I've not heard it usually go that way for her, but you know what? I love that for you. I love that for you. I may be perpetually 2 years old now, but I definitely feel like a 90s baby. I relate a lot more to 90s kid things, so do I get a pass? Alex, you get a pass. A whole pass. But just one. Just one. We do love an old soul, Martha. We do. In my head, I'm like a kid, but my body says sit down and get a cuppa. Mine says get some ibuprofen, Zan. That's usually what mine is saying, unfortunately. But my mind's in my 20s, actual age is 40s, but I feel like I'm in my 90s. Amy, you've cracked the code. You've cracked the code. Hey, Disney Mom, welcome in. Time is super weird, Bex. I don't like it. I don't like it. I always say I'm an old soul. I have an old soul, but a young spirit. That's cute, Bex. I like that. I like that. I get that feeling 91, so 35, but feel 80 most days. It comes with the territory. We live in a fast-paced world, chat. We live in a fast-paced world. That's what I'm putting it down to. You need some excuse, right? My nephew asked me to read him a bedtime story, stopped halfway through to ask if I could read. Well, he read you, Zan. I was born in 82, so no first-hand account of World War II. Bonnie, you should just went with it. You should have said yes. A kid at work said I got to have cool things when I was born, like the dinosaurs. Not the dinosaurs. Did they have color TV back then, kid? Oh my goodness. Mentally, I feel old, but I still dream of one night of partying like it's 2012 again. You know what, for I go through phases like that too. I get these like... I was never a massive partier, so I was never like the kind of person who was out every weekend. But I love just having like 1 or 2 nights every couple of months where you just like kind of go for it. Although I've not done that as I've gotten into my 30s, but let's blame COVID and all for those. I just got back from leg day, so my 1990 body feels ready for the nursing home. I did legs on Mondays and I still have DOMs today. It's not fun. It's not fun. Ballroom babe, you look younger than that. Me? I look younger than 31? I'll take it. I'll take it. I feel like 40s is my decade, if that helps you looking forward. I've heard that, Hill. And I've actually heard that it gets better as you get older. We've discussed this before. We've talked about this on stream before, but I like getting older. Not like aches and pains, but I do like getting older because you just have your accumulation of all your knowledge and wisdom, right? You have that accumulation, and as you get older, it gets better. Even though we had that whole stream where it doesn't get better, but... Wait, who am I roasting, Hales? I'm not roasting anybody. Elliot, Scott supporting anybody but England to win, not this. Millennials are forever like children. That's a good descriptor, actually. That's a good descriptor. Hey, Amelia, nice to see you. Welcome in. Yes, Oscar, we did have color TV and we didn't have to survive Madonna. We have Sabrina. Okay, well, you didn't have Sabrina. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. You did not have Sabrina. I used to love going out, but now I love staying at home. Oh, me too, Chelsea. Me too. I feel like I'm 16, really in my 30s, but I have grandma hobbies like I'm 70. You know what? That pretty much sums me up, Ballroom Babe, to be perfectly honest. We're on the same wavelength. We're on the same wavelength. I only started feeling older the last 2 years. I don't understand the new slang words and memes. See, I tried to get in with the slang at one point, Reanimate, Skibbity Toilet, 6-7, and chat was not very responsive. Chat did not seem to support my endeavors or my research, and I just got roasted. So I guess they can't handle the Riz, and that's not on me. Hey Nicole, welcome in. You know exactly who he means, Xander. You know exactly who he means. What's up, Hales? You don't want... What does Skibbity Toilet mean again? You wanna be in my Skibbity Toilet? That's not right. You wanna... What is... Chat still does not like the slang, even though you have all the Riz. I have the Riz. Let's not bring Riz back. It was bad at the time. See, that's the problem. I only had a short period of knowledge, and I don't keep up with the trends. Unfortunately, since I've deleted TikTok, I feel like even more removed. And for somebody who grew up on the internet, now that I don't really go on socials, well, I don't go on socials at all. I read my favorite subreddits for like gardening, but I'm not on TikTok anymore. I'm not on Twitter. I feel like the memes are just passing me by. The slang is just passing me by, and I feel like an outsider. So if anybody wants to update me on the latest slang so I can incorporate it into my lexicon, that would be wonderful. Reese, I have a 9-year-old godson. He keeps me up to date on 2020's pop culture and memes. See, Reese, you are the perfect font of knowledge. I need some of that. You've never seemed older than saying Riz. Is that a good thing, Half God? Is that a good thing? Actually, how do you do, fellow kids? That's me. That's me, Martha. Amanda, I mean, you say it's tea all the time, so you get a point from Jen. Look, I know this. I know this. I've incorporated cooked. I know cooked. I know cooking. Cooked and cooking. What else have we got? Chat, but I feel like saying chat for me is accurate because you're right here. I have to read you, right, chat? Pulling out grays as we speak. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure. Can you see my? Let me see if you can see my grays. Can you see my gray hairs? Oh, look at them all. Look at all of these grays, chat. Oh, there's so many. There's so many, and it looks worse when my hair's short too. And I have so many in my fringe. I don't know if you can see any. Oh my god, look at them. Oh my god, I can see like 4 just on the camera. Oh. Oh. Not this. 8 is still very popular. Okay, I have 8. I use chopped. I do use chopped. I do love 8. I do love 8. Slay is out. Wait, Slay is out. What happened to Slay? Not Oscar with the close-up. That was a little bit too close, right? That was a little bit too close. I need to maintain some sense of anonymity or some sense of mystery. I need to be a little bit further back. Mewing streak, chud and chud larping. What the hell is chud? Chud larping? What does that mean? What does that mean? Chat is just streamer speak, but it kills me when politicians say conference. Look, that didn't do it justice, okay? Elliot, that did not do it justice. There's many things. There's many grays, unfortunately. Now I need to know what grandma hobbies you have. Oh gosh. I mean, I pick up and drop them. Forum babes, so they come and go, but knitting, cross-stitching, doing puzzles, reading. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's very that. Bex, if you could see what yes chud has translated to with auto-translate on YouTube, I think you would die. It says, yes, see you next Tuesday. Just in the chat. I thought you were just saying that to me. And then I popped it. It's yes chud, but it's translated to yes. LARPing is disgusting. What does LARPing mean? What does LARPing mean? Oh my goodness, Bonnie, you're bringing back 90s slang. Whatever. See, it was, yeah, what wicked major loser? So mine was whatever major loser. Chud? Chud? Chud is idiot? Not me taking notes. You've got the right idea, Noelle. Chud is a zombie movie. Hey, Travis, welcome in. I remember in the 90s saying, what's the 411? Not the 411. Not the 411. LARPing is live action roleplay. Ah, okay. I mean, I've heard of looks maxing, but I don't really understand it. That's the people with the hammers, right? Live action roleplay, I fear that we should not get into a LARPing debacle. Like, even just seeing the words roleplay is stressing me out with this particular chat. with this group of people, I don't want to see anything to do with roleplay. Not you calling reading a grandma hobby, book talk will riot. I mean, it really is though, Amelia, right? At this point, like, I guess Kit can vouch. Like, kids just are not reading. So I guess it will be a grandma hobby at some point. Mewing is look maxing? Looks maxing? Is mewing the thing where you go like... Or is it a Pokemon? I thought Mew was a Pokemon. Oscar doesn't understand the Gen Z slang, but I bet he knows the furry slang. What? You would have to give me some furry slang, Kit, okay? LARPing means fake. Okay, it's just being used for fake. Someone pretending to be something they're not. All right, child. So what am I LARPing as? What am I LARPing as? My nephews have tried to explain all this to me. I just don't understand. You and me both, really. Does anyone know what 411 is anymore? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is anyway, Disney Mom. Like, what did it reference? What was 411? Was it a magazine? I thought it was like a police number. Knowing 90210 location dates you, apparently. 90210, I very much enjoyed watching on television. Mew is a Pokemon? I was right. I was right. Let's go. Mewing is the new duck face. No, I think it's this, right? You put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Or do you just suck your cheeks in? You LARP as someone who plays DDV? Drag me. Drag me. Drag me. That's not entirely true. Some teens are reading, but let's just say they're reading a lot of fairy books. I saw an article the other day, Kit, that said teen girls are reading, but teen boys, it's a chop. I used that correctly. 411 means deets. But where did it come from? Oh, it was a number to give you information for businesses? Right, I understand. So like in the UK, it would be like, hey, what's the yellow pages? Doesn't quite translate. Wait, who's the number you could call? Is it Maureen? Maureen. I'm sure that there's a number in the UK that you can call. Ask Maureen. No, it's not Maureen. I've just made that up. Phone number you can call for info UK. I thought that it was Maureen. 118212? Maureen 118212? It is. It is. It was Maureen. Maureen 118212 is a premium UK directory inquiries and information service. Okay, so I would say, what's the Maureen? Not what's the Maureen. Oh dear. Reading is becoming cool again on TikTok, weirdly. But the problem... All right, no, I'm not getting on my soapbox. I'm not getting on my soapbox. Work. If they want to read performatively, they better work. Bring back the yellow pages. Bring back the yellow pages. My goodness, what a throwback. Wasn't it a massive scam robbing old people? Wait, the yellow pages or Maureen? For a good time, call Maureen. 118212. I'm not getting on the soapbox, Reese. I'm not getting on the soapbox. I mean, that's also true, Martha. Googling's become a verb, right? Who is Maureen? Is that like Jessica? Wait, who's Jessica? 0800 282930. Why do I still remember that? What is about to come up? Yeah, I thought it was 0800 282930. Although it seems to be more informational now than it did. The mustache guys, 118118. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. People used to dress up as them all the time. Book Talk is the same 20 books. There's no diversity. There's no diversity, besties. Do you know what I'm doing right now? All I'm doing, chat, literally all I'm spending my time doing is watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's okay. I think I watched all of season 8 in 3 days. But they're my girls. This stream has been very entertaining today. I always feel like I'm LARPing Ballroom Babe. No, that's not the right use. Catfishing is the right use. Because the stream says Toot or Brute, and yet here I am, yapping. I love Atlanta. Me too, Amanda. Honestly, I've never watched it, so I'm going through like the golden age of Atlanta at the moment. So good. So good. I had to set up a TV antenna and try to explain to a 10-year-old who only watches YouTube. See, that's the thing. I actually read a really good article the other day on how we don't have like physical engagement with our environment anymore. So we don't have like physical cassette players or CD players. We don't have DVD players. We don't have like, we miss those like physical touches. And it's true, like burning a CD, you know, all of that fun stuff. My friend made an MX-5 look like the 118 guys for a charity car run. That's fun, Tink. Yeah, it was like super popular at some point. Who's your girl? Oh, Amanda, great question. I mean, it varies season to season, and it might change going on. I do have a soft spot for Candy. I do. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I love somebody who expresses with their face, and Candy expresses with her face exactly what she's thinking. Not so much Mama Joyce, but Candy. I struggle with Kenya. Chat consensus feels like we need to bring back the 90s. I mean, I feel like the 90s were a fun time, right? I don't remember any of it, but I feel like they were. You know how to engage your audience? I mean, I'll take that, Hells. I'll take that. It's always fun chatting. I love yapping. I love yapping. Reading on TikTok, I only read dialogue. Using too many big words is ablisme? What is ablime? Ablisme? What does that mean? Maybe I need to read, Amelia. Maybe I need to read some more. Your fluency in Japanese is impressive. Thank you, Zan. Gotta love a girl named Candy. Well, actually, Zan, it's spelled Kandi. There you go. Wait, England won? I need to check this real quick. I'm so sad about that. I wanted them to lose. Wow, they won 2-1 in the end. That's so sad. I really wanted Congo to win. Never mind. No, it's not coming home. It's not coming home, chat. It's truly not coming home. Let me just make that clear. And mostly because in my sweepstakes, I have France. So France, it's going bonjour. Ça va. Français. The law is coming to force about phones in school, and it really shows how addicted the kids are. We're talking tears until not being able to look at their phone till 3. That is so distressing, kid. That is so upsetting. I don't like it. But yeah, it's not good. Although I will say, I do feel for kids because I feel like yes, kids being addicted to their phones is bad. However, I would say anyone being addicted to their phones is bad. And I would say that some older people are probably more addicted to their phones than the kids are. Or just in general, everybody is. But like, we grew up, or at least I grew up with like older people, whether it's teachers or family or whatever, saying like, oh, you're always on your phone, blah, blah, blah. But now those people are like constantly on their phone. Like that age range, I feel like is just super addicted. And it's like only to Facebook though, which always fascinates me. I love Candy too, and Kenya could kick rocks. Yeah, Kenya's no fun. Honestly believe your life goodness would go on for 10 plus hours if you had no way of knowing time. I do feel like that could happen, Groot. I feel like that could happen. I might fall asleep stood up, but that's okay too. Hey, Britt, welcome in. You want an extra bank holiday? I mean, I'll take that, Reese. I'll take that. Now I have to deal with England winning all day tomorrow. People don't understand it's Silverstone this weekend. That's what matters. It is another weekend of Charles being just utterly depressed. I saw a clip the other day of Joe's crash. What was it? 4 years ago? Just terrifying because I was there. We were there that weekend, and like when Joe had the crash and he flipped over the barriers, they cut the feed to the big screen that we were watching, and we didn't know anything for like 20 minutes. It was wild. Hey Julianne, nice to see you. Oh, Disney mom, I should say. I was saying exactly the same thing. You got it at the same time. Yeah, that was my point. I think it's a generational problem. And also, isn't generational slang? I think generational is slang. Is it? I was so sad when I had to get a different car for my son's wheelchair and had no CD player. That's the thing, Ballroom. Like that was the article, and it said we've lost that physical touch. And like, I haven't got my phone because it's my camera. But like, if you needed a map, you don't get a map out anymore. It's the phone. If you needed music, you don't have to get something out that plays music anymore. It's just the phone. And our world has just become, whoop, you know, whoop, just this little thing. Parents don't believe everything you see on the internet. Also, parents, I saw on the internet that Elon Musk can use all my data if I don't repost this to 15 people in the next 5 minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, for sure, Carla, they have their place, but you know, I guess when we talk about these things, it's always good to talk about edge cases, but I think you do have to, I guess you do have to generalize sometimes, because it's just one of those things. Edge cases are definitely worth thinking about, but for a lot of people, it is a problem, myself included. I think it's just one of those things, but it is what it is. That's why I enjoyed Toy Story 5, because of the sad effect that would happen with kids who use tablets at a young age. Look, I can't pretend like I know kind of like the science behind it, but you know, I think in general, it's strange though, because I don't know if screens specifically are always the issue. Because like I think about when I grew up, and I grew up on screens, but I think it's social media specifically that's the issue. That's kind of like where I have landed for the most part. I feel like social media itself is the crux of it. See you, Reanimate, thanks for stopping by. Because I think when, I sound like a parent, but when I was younger and I grew up on like, it was social, but like Habbo or MSN, stuff like that. I don't know. It was just very different. It was just very different. Conversely, it has brought us all here today. And isn't that the sweet irony, Hill? Isn't that the sweet irony? We're here today on a social media platform. So, you know, it has its place. It has its place. My second date with my husband was going to Best Buy to get a fancy car stereo with a CD player. Did you like replace it yourself? Bonnie? I can't imagine doing something like that or work on my car or anything like that now. It stresses me out. Yeah, I think it's just everything was more tame. Julianne, you're right. And what I loved about the internet growing up was I loved like, I've had this discussion with my husband before. And what I never thought about, and I read it once, and then I never kind of like thought too much about it, but then it came back up and I was like, wait, that's true. Like the internet used to be a place you would go. It wasn't a place that was like with you all the time, right? It used to be a place that you would go. So like my family computer growing up was like in a corner just under the stairs. So you would go on the internet, but now the internet is kind of like on you all the time. But I miss like, and I know you could probably do it, but it's much harder in the world we live in. But I miss like saying, okay, I'm going to go on the internet now. And you'd go toddle off over to the computer and that's the time you'd spend on the internet. But we could log off, just PC off, and payouts were left alone, or we were left alone. I think that's it, Amelia, especially for kids. I think I've said this on stream before. It doesn't, like, things don't stop now when they leave school. Unfortunately, it's constant. So if you have a bad time in school, it can follow you home, which is not great. Not great. I always say screens themselves aren't the issue. I think as time has gone on, access to the screens has got more unfiltered for kids. Well, I think that kit combined, for sure, that combined with the fact that a lot of stuff, or at least the social platforms themselves, are designed specifically to keep your attention as long as possible and to keep you engaged as long as possible and to create those like huge emotional spikes. So trigger that anger, trigger that upset, trigger that laughter to like ridiculous levels. I think that's, and it's almost like, it's weird because you lose a sense of control, right? It's almost like they're inside your brain. It's strange. Not us saying all this while being addicted to DDV. Well, yes. Although, Amanda, on the flip side, I do feel like games are a different kettle of fish. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is a whole discussion. This is so complex. This is wild. This is too much, chat. This is too much. And now kids have to do all their work online. See, that's crazy to me, Jasmine. Do they even have to write anymore? I know that sounds a silly question, but do they have to write? Like, do they have like workbooks that they write in, or do they just type everything? Ah, Perfect Angel, thank you so much for the super chat. You used to go on the internet, but now it's like the internet is on you all the time. I mean, not my most elegant quote. Not my most elegant quote, but I do appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Teens need an old-style Nokia as a first phone. Yes. I think that would be great with Snake. Only Snake. Great chat, because there's such a wide range of age and social demographics here. I agree, and I always love hearing different points of view, of course. Of course. I love this. I'm in school for my master's in psychology, so this is the stuff I think about all the time. At least you have a reason to think about it, Amanda. I feel like I just think about it with no reason. I just have no reason, and it stresses me out. Where's my chair? I'm stood today, Sharon. My desk is in standing mode, and I didn't grab my chair and pull it through, so I'm all stood up today. All stood up. My kid has teachers who make him type because they can't read his handwriting. Oh my goodness, that would stress me out, Jasmine. That would stress me out. I recently read a book called Just One More Round for parents learning about gaming and their kids' relationship with it. It's sad it's only in Norwegian. Oh, well, at least you got to read it, Martha. At least you got to read it. I will say, as a teacher, I avoid kids using computers as much as possible, but I am in a subject that really values written skill. As one would hope, Kit. We would hope that we still have English teachers out there like you. This is not what I was expecting when I clicked on the stream. Me either, Travis. You know what? I just go with the flow. I let chat go wherever it wants to go. We do our thing, and it's always fun to talk about this. Well, not this specifically, but it's always fun to talk about different things. Oscar loves. Oscar loves Wait, Oscar loves different points of view except for Kit's. Accurate. Martha, celebrating 17 months as a cozy companion, 1 month longer than Kit. Do I win then? Thank you for celebrating 17 months, Martha. I mean, we're 1 month closer to a baby than me and Kit, so I guess that's a positive. I wonder if there's anybody with longer than 17 months. I feel like maybe Tanny. I feel like maybe Tanny might have you, but I'm not sure. Groot, also 16 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support, Groot. I appreciate it. Hi, Annie. No, we've just been yapping. We've just been yapping. Tutor boat being heavily delayed. Being heavily delayed after me not doing it for 2 weeks as well. Amanda. Oh dear. We go from chodes and gulching to screen time effects. Not the chode. Travis also celebrating 8 months. Thank you so much, Travis. I appreciate it. Wow, 8 months does fly by, doesn't it? It does fly by. My goodness, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm considering the dress. Anybody got it? Ooh, good question, Cyril. I guess we'll get to that. Hi, Mia. Let's get into the game soon. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna health. Look at my sad face. Look at my sad face. I need my fan, chat. I'm gonna go and grab my fan. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, I found it. Look how sweaty I am. I'm like so sweaty today. This is nice. This room is still hot. I've not got the AC running today, so that's contributing to it. But I'm trying not to let this hair stick to my forehead because that's not my best look. That's not my best look. What was I going to say? All right, before we jump into the game properly, I do just want to tell you about my weekend chat. So obviously I was in London over the weekend. Super fun. We had a great time. I was only there whistle stop tour. I think it was about 48 hours. My husband was away with work all week last week, so he was down in London doing his thing, and then I went down on Friday to join him, and it was fun. I managed to go and do the Warner Brothers tour, the Warner Brothers studio tour, which I've never done before, but it was very fun. It was very interesting to see where they filmed all of the Harry Potter stuff. So I think it takes like about 3 hours to walk around, but it was definitely different. I know that they decorate it for like winter and stuff. I think, well, they cover it with snow, I think, in the winter, but obviously it's the summer right now. But you got to see the back lot and Privet Drive and all that sort of stuff. It was very interesting. I had a great time. I don't know if anybody else has been, but it was exciting. Wait, what did I miss? Hales, are you pulling my leg? Oh, he went to get his fan. I did. Look, it's right here. The Gay Man fan. You're right, Bex. The Gay Man fan. Look, I'm just warm, okay? It is what it is. The meandering path of the conversations are how I know this crew, my people. I'm glad well, that's a good thing, Bonnie. That's a good thing. Hey, Carrie. Nice to see you sweltering in Boston. How hot is it in Boston, Gary? Oh my God, I just hit it. It's back to over 100. Oh my goodness, that is way too much. The level of heat, far too much. Is DDV just not the excuse to hang out with Oscar? I mean, I'll take it, April. If it means I don't have to do more work, I will take it. And then on Saturday, we hadn't decided on a show. So on Saturday, we went to see Moulin Rouge, the musical, which was very good. It was very good. I wasn't sure what to expect because, probably unsurprisingly, I've not watched Moulin Rouge, the movie. So I didn't really know anything about it, but the musical was a lot of fun. It's like a jukebox musical, so it's like, I don't know, different songs put together kind of thing, but it was a big production. There was a lot going on, but it was definitely fun. When we went, it was your ball themed. Oh, that's fun. Are you going to address being forced to sit on the floor of a train? Yes. Unfortunately, UK trains are not the strongest. UK trains are not the most reliable. UK trains are not the most pleasant. And when I took the train down to London, it takes me a couple of hours to get to London on the train. I booked a seat. Everything was fine. I was meant to be on a certain carriage in a certain seat. And then they'd cancelled, not my train, but they'd cancelled the train after mine. So the one hour later, they'd cancelled. So a ton of people who were meant to be on that train turned up early because they were told that they could get on an earlier or a later train. So they all got on my train. So it ended up being hundreds more people. And it took me like 15 minutes to even get on the train. And then I was stuck. Like the train door was like right against my back. And I was stuck and I could not go anywhere. There was no way. I couldn't even get into the carriage. There was no AC on the train vestibule section. So I ended up having to sit on the floor, which was not fun, right by the train door. And all I kept thinking of is, what if the door opens? I'm going to get sucked out. It's not like a plane, so it might not be with the velocity of a plane door opening, but, you know, sitting on the floor is not the nicest thing. But I did manage to get a seat. I think after about an hour, a bunch of people got off and I managed to get a seat, but it was not fun. But Moulin Rouge was fun. I saw that content creators were invited to do a scavenger hunt across 4 Disney parks. Oh my goodness, group. Where was my invite? That's what I needed. That's what I needed. I first watched Oscar because of the Toot boots, but when Oscar started talking, I was obsessed. Amanda, that's so sweet. I'll take it. You think this is warm? I got a heat rash from the 6K walk and then taking 450 kids to Thorpe Park. Yeah, going to Thorpe Park. The only thing going to Thorpe Park with 450 kids Kit, worse than going to Thought Park with 450 kids is being a patron of Thought Park when you rock up with 450 kids. Those poor people that had paid their admission for the day, seeing Kit approach just with this horde of children. I still have no idea why there was an elephant in the pic you took. Because her dressing room is inside the elephant, Zan. Movie is worth a watch. I must watch. I think they sang Roxanne. I'm pretty sure they sang Roxanne. I think. It was a nightmare, Annie, to be honest. It was. Ew, not pee on the floor. I didn't have that, luckily. Getting sucked off the train. Why have you put a skull and crossbones, please? To think one of my dream travels was a Britrail trip through Britain by train. I mean, if you never want to make a train, you never want to be on time, you want to be accosted, you want to get sucked out of the door, Martha, you go for it, bestie. I do love rail travel, though. I am not going to get onto rail travel, but I do love a train. I wouldn't say they're like a special interest, but I do love a train, and it's my dream to go on like the Orient Express. Hi, Tani. Was I summoned? Not this. I think somebody mentioned you. I think Groot did. Hi, Tani. We're just yapping. We're just yapping. Hales is unhappy because I've not gone to the game, rightfully so. He loves a train. I do love a train. Oh, was it you, Martha? All right, no, stop saying I love trains. I don't love trains. I do enjoy sleeper trains. I was sent some guns. Not guns in the post. No, you're right, Hells. We should. Although, actually, let me show you this. Wait. I'm discombobulated. Let me see what's open. Aha. All right. The yap is my favorite part. You and me both, Gary. Maybe I just need to do a just chatting stream instead of a DDV stream. Just a picture of me on the thumbnail. And then just yapping. Okay, I did love Thomas the Tank Engine, Kit. I did love Thomas the Tank Engine. No, my special interest, Zan, is the Victorians, but we don't need to get into all that. We don't need to get into all that, okay? Would a straight person have a handheld fan? All right, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Chat, I kept good on my promise. I kept good on my promise, chat. After the charity stream, well, the milestone, I think the original stretch milestone was that I would finally get some merchandise up. And I have. Finally. Mods, there is actually a command I added. I think it should work. It should be !merch, and it should send the link. I think. Amanda, you can change it to dollars. It's all good. Up here is USD. So it should ship everywhere. I believe it ships worldwide. Okay, Kit, that definitely didn't work. That definitely didn't work. Let me see that real quick. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't change the command. All right. I think I changed it. Yeah, so I did try to keep good. I drew this Tinky Barra. So I did put Tinky Barra on a sticker in case people want stickers. There's an embroidered hoodie as well, which is quite fun. So it's an embroidered one. There's also an embroidered cap, which I like. There's multiple colors of things too, so you can choose any particular color. I'm not like, how do I phrase this? Merch is just fun for me. You know, like, if you want to pick some up, I've mainly done the merch for you, chat, because I just think it's fun and it's cute. So, like, it's not something that I'm like, you must buy my merch. I would never be like that. It's not even really my merch. I would say it's like your merch. So I just put it up because I thought, you know what, this is fun, this is cute. If you do want, I'm going to scroll down, Amanda. If you do want anything, or if there's something that you've not seen that you want, like a colorway or something like that, let me know and I can add it as well. There's also some Gulch stuff. If you do like a little bit of Gulch in your life, we've got Live Laugh Gulch, which cracks me up every time I see it. Live Laugh Gulch. I've not got to spread them yet, Annie. I've not got to spread them. We've got a purple Live Laugh Gulch. We've got a Live Laugh Gulch mug, which I think is quite fun. And then we've also got Twerk Bara. So we do have Tinky Bara, but then we also have her companion Twerk Bara, also on an embroidered cap, also on a hoodie. And then Carrie, this was your saying. We also have, I don't know what's happening, but I'm happy to be here, which I like. I think that's fun. It's in a sticker. I don't know what's happening, but I'm happy to be here. And then we've also got that on an embroidered t-shirt. Now, I've ordered some of this for myself too, so I do have some of this coming for me. So I'm hoping that I can like wear it on stream. That would be fun. And I am going to add stuff to this. I mean, we've got so much lore and so many sayings on the channel that I think it would be fun. So I do think there's things like spread them. There's things like, I did start on a Live Long and Oscar type thing. I've also got, I was thinking maybe the gay command for Ren, because Ren uses that so much. I'm not sure about the OJ merch kit. I'm not sure if I could pull that off. Carrie, you should be. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, I agree. Fourth Wall is great for the size inclusive stuff. Like, it's handled through Fourth Wall, and I've been so impressed with putting the stuff together. So it's been super fun. It's been super fun. Hey, what's that on your hat? It's a capybara twerking. You wouldn't get it. Exactly. And who needs to explain Twerk Bara? Nobody does, right? You don't need to explain Twerk Bara to anyone. So it should come like this, little embroidery. Look, this guy knows what's up. This guy knows what's up with his little Twerk Bara on. The pink is super cute though. There's multiple colorways for different stuff in each of them. So the t-shirts have different colorways and the caps have different colorways. So it's kind of cute. How do I explain Gulch in the staff room on the mug? That's over to you, Kit. I'm sure they heard worse from you. Exclamation gay is my favorite Ren comment. I love it when she just posts gay. Amanda, you know what? Ren said she also needed some booty shorts, so... Oh, dear. Would love a Twerk Bara sticker. I didn't think about that. I can add that as a sticker for sure. I can add that for a sticker. Never complain, never explain. That is an excellent saying, Zan. Anyway, I put that live today, so it's up right now if you want to go and check it out. There's bits and bobs on there. Super fun. And if you've got any other suggestions for merch or whatever like that, please feel free to just drop them in Discord and I can throw them together. I am a graphic designer, or at least have graphic design traits. So I might be able to do something. I nearly tried to find a way to put, what was it? Demure Oscar on one of these, and then I was like, wait, that might be too much. Like, who's going to be walking around with a t-shirt of Demure Oscar? Booty shorts with clench across would be an insta buy. Do you mean like, wait, what's the, like the Juicy Couture ones, Annie? Thanks, Noli, I appreciate it. And thank you, Martha. How do we petition to get Raw Meat Cowboy written on a shirt? The Oscar Premium Shop is on fire. Not the Oscar Premium Shop. Not the Oscar Premium Shop. If the hoodie fits, you must have quit. Can you imagine trying to explain that in public? Kit, that might be too much. That might be too much. Or a shirt that says blame chat. You know what? I should note these down. I should note these down. If you have any other suggestions, put them in Discord for me. All right, should we actually get into the game? It's 7:30. Oh my goodness, 7:30 already? Already? Can we Toot or boot your shop? No, because if there's a boot, Travis, I'll be sad. I would be sad. All right, I need to find the game now. There we go. There's the game. Oh my God, you could do a shirt of quotes, but have it on the back of the t-shirt just so it doesn't look as shifty. You mean all of the quotes, Tanny? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Just a list of everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. What are we on? What are we on? What are we on? Toot or boot. That's what we're doing. That's what we're meant to be doing today. All right, I guess we'll start then. Should we make a start with, what do we got? It's kind of like a, I mean, it's like a 4th of July adjacent shop, I guess. It's got like fireworks and sparkly stuff in it, but are you feeling controversial, Kit? What are you feeling? You know what? Let's get this hair. Let's get this hair up. Let me free the forehead. I'm gonna free the forehead. Anyway, Toot for the everything in the shop that's new. Toot for everything, Tony? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start with the elegant firework wings. So this is actually our first, I guess our first evolving thing outside of the tools, right? Because obviously the tools were the first evolving item we've got, and now we've also gotten a set of evolving wings. So I'm curious, chat, are we tooting or are we booting the wings? So as you can see, they kind of have, they've all kind of got like this like sparkle stuff over them with some animation, but then the colorway changes slightly as you level up. And then I think on the 3rd level, it's got like a full gradient that moves. Are we tooting or are we booting the wings? Toot, it takes 25 gifts to get them to the next level. So my understanding, Sharon, is with these evolving wings, my understanding is that it takes 50. It takes 50 gifts in total to get level 3. And then I believe that you can choose from all 3. So when you level it up, you're not erasing the previous levels, if that makes sense. So when you level up, you then have essentially 3 sets of wings, even though they're quite similar, to choose from. They're only 250 more than normal wings, and you get 3. You do, Tanny, but do I want 3 of this wing? Do I want 3 of this wing? Hey, Jay, nice to see you. So I'm sorry, Tani. I'm sorry, Tani. I don't dislike them. I don't dislike them. I just don't love them. You think they're whoa, Tani. They're the second best wings in the game after the OG Tink wings? You think these are the second best wings in the game? Okay, we might have a problem now, Tani. We might have a problem. The second best wings in the game? Not this. Not this. I'm with Tani on this. Wait. No. Wait, we need to. No. Not hashtag Team Tani. Not hashtag Team Tani. Tani, even these wings are better. Tani, even these wings are better. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the wings. What do we got? Gliders, right? You got to buy them to see if Tani's right. Not this, Martha. I don't even want them. I don't even want them. Thank you for the super chat, though. Look. Look. The Tinkerbell wings, great. The Clarion wings, also great. We can't, the angelic wings, come on, Tanny. You can't tell me that the wings in the shop are better. You can't tell me that the wings in the shop are better than these. All right, Paul, let's go. Let's do Paul. Start a poll. Are the firework... I hope you're ready for this response. I hope you're ready for this, Tanny. Did that work? I hope it worked. I love how whenever I have a poll, it's always just me versus Tanny. Oh no, Tanny, immediately. You can't, and also I'm not just singling out Tanny, because whoever backed Tanny up, let me just be clear. Whoever backed Tanny up on that claim, you're telling me that the wings in the shop today are better than these? Are better than these? Tanny, tell me now. Tanny, tell me now. You can't tell me that the wings in the shop are better than these. Lisa, no. Even, oh, my goodness. Oh, what else we got? Even where I don't even buy all the wings. Look at these raven wings. Look at the fluidity. Look at the fluidity. No. I will say, oh, look, and the peacock wings, the same thing. Oh, these peacock wings are so good. These peacock wings are so good. The icy fairy wings, also adorable. Even the cardboard wings are better than ones in the shop today. Also, I do love the bat wings, but they don't have the correct motion. You hate the peacock wings? Look, Tanny. Chat has spoken. The poll is polled. The poll has polled. Also, 25% saying yes. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. You're rage baiting me at this point. You're a masturbator. Get out. I'm sorry. No, wait. Even these are better than the ones in the shop today. Look how gorgeous these are. These wings are absolutely stunning. These are not mid. What are you talking about, Reese? I can't deal with this today. This is too much. This is too much. I can't. You got me stressed, chat. You got me stressed. I'm stressed out. Wish we could change the inside color of the bat wings. Oh yeah, that would be cute. Different colors. I can't. Oh, these are so good too. These are so good too. Also, I love these, but I feel like these are unpopular. I feel like these are unpopular. All right. How do I undo all? Let me just go back to what I was wearing. I stand with Oscar on this. I can't believe I'm saying that. Thank you, Kit. I appreciate your support. The firework wings feel like a Microsoft slideshow animation. Wait, why do I kind of see it though? Like the old Microsoft. Wait, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, Autumn. You're talking about the old screensaver that kind of like comes at you like this. That's so true though. That's so true. I see it. I see it. I see it. Screensaver wings. I stand by my boot, chat. I stand by my boot. It's just not very interesting. Tanny, I can't. Are you... Wait. Tanny, are you actually rage baiting me? Are you actually rage baiting me? Do you think that the... I can't quite compute. I can't quite get over the fact that people really love these. No, I take that back. I accept that people love them. I can't believe that they're being ranked so highly. I can't believe these are being rated so highly. It's actually causing me a little bit of distress. I'm not joining you, Cyril. You cannot make me. Maybe this answers everything because I love those screensavers when you listen to music and they do the funny shapes and colors. Not you being converted because of that, April. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The only things that would make these better if they were black and silver instead of black and gold. If the fish swam out of the ocean and grew legs and they started walking. Sam Sparrow, black and gold. Excellent song. I'm joking, haven't got the wings, but the dress is pretty because black. All right, you know what? These are getting double boots. These are getting a double boot, honey. Easy to style. Black goes with everything. They're a great size, have cool animation, modern, amazing wings. Bite me. You know what, Lisa? You might need to square up. We might need to square up. We might need to square up. They're visually interesting. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, chat. I just don't see it. I mean, they're not, like, hideous. But, like... Do you know? Oh my goodness. Not everyone can have tastes. Well, ain't that the truth, Danny? Ain't that the truth? Right, but I shouldn't have to gift 50 villagers for brighter sparkles. Is it the sparkles that are brighter? Or are they just faster? I feel like they're just faster. I need to move on. I need to move on. Also, I need to move on because Jay is liking them the more that Jay looks at them, and that is unacceptable. Also, chat, look at my moonstone amount. That is so upsetting to me. That is so upsetting to me. I'm not giving 50 gifts. Who has the time? Then you will only have one set, Cyril, I'm afraid. That's the downside. ASMR for the eyes? I am not going to desecrate ASMR with saying that these are ASMR for the eyes, Martha. Not ASMR. Travis, banned. Banned! All right, let's move on to the matching dress. It's fine. I do like the glove. You know what? Let me take my clothes off. Let me take my clothes off real quick. What else do I need to take off? My jacket? Oh, wow. This is quite the look. I feel like I look quite butch in this outfit, chat. What do you think? Do you think I look butch? It's giving butch. I am not being a hater today. I'm not the biggest hater. Whose Corsair jacket hanging on the floor? I knew you. How did I know if it was going to be anyone's and it was going to be you? No, I'm sorry. This to me, it's all right. I need the shorts and the scarf off. Why? 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 All right, I tell you why I came in. I tell you why I came in hot with a boot on this, chat. I take back my stream. I tell you why I've come in hot with a boot on this. It's upsetting to me that the fireworks would have animation Even if you have to level up to get it, it's upsetting to me that the fireworks would have animation and then they'd put a companion dress in the shop that doesn't have any animation. Like, I think I said this in my leaks video. Why could they have not added on this little section here, like the little clarion pixie dust? Because if I put that dress on, where is it? I feel like they could have done this cute, like, this soft, cute animation on the dress. Because it's basically the same texture, right? It's basically the same. They could have done it on the bodice, and then they could have done it on the bit underneath the dress. I do like the silhouette. I do like the silhouette of the dress. Oscar's very picky today. I'm not picky, Vanessa. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit picky, but I'm not... maybe a little bit. Heels and gloves slay, but the dress is meh. I feel like I'm with you, Kit. I feel like I'm with you. Congrats, Liliana. I'm gonna be controversial. This black and gold firework concept would have slayed even harder as a suit. Yeah, I agree. I see that. I do think it would have. I just think that the outfit should probably have the same animation as the wings, if they're purposely meant to be like companion pieces, which they obviously are because they've come at the same time. I will say, the heels are cute. I do like the heels. And also I do like the gloves. The gloves are fun. And the silhouette of the dress is nice. I do like the silhouette of the dress, but it's just a bit boring. Don't you think? It's just a little bit... it's just a bit boring, and I feel like it's like probably like a Scrooge store dress. Am I alone in that? To me, if this came in Scrooge's, I would have had a different response. I would have been like, oh my god, this is a cool dress to be in Scrooge's. But for the premium shop, nah. Why is this not a bundle? Oh, they never do that though, Kit, do they? They literally never do that, unfortunately. Not when we get wings with something. After all this, I don't know if I'm going to wear this outfit for my DreamSnap. It's not colorful. Yeah, it's a strange one to put in the shop this week when they wanted the celebration, Lisa. Like, because usually they tie it to the premium shop, but this is not the most colorful outfit in the world. We'd never get the silhouette in Scrooge's. Womp womp. That's true. The Clarion bundle was 2,500 moonies. Wait, did the Clarion bundle come with the dress and the wings? It's fine. It's just not a premium shop dress to me. But that's okay. That's okay. Not everything is for everyone, and that includes this for me. All right. Let's move on. I am not being harsh. I'm not being harsh. This, however, immediate toot. Immediate toot. Immediate toot. I've been waiting for some form, jet or fountain or something along those lines. I'm so glad that they finally did something like this. So it's been a long time coming. But as soon as I saw these on the leaks, I knew I had to have them. It's getting immediate double toots. But actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna triple toot. A triple toot. A triple toot. Unheard of, chat. Unheard of. They can go on river kits as well as water. They can. I think they can go on the ponds as well, Reese. So I think anything that there is water, these can go on, which is great. A bonus. I do wish there were more shapes, Noli. I agree. However, I guess it's harder to do multiple shapes, and like the idea is that you repeat them and create your own fountains, so I like it. Does it not look like a boy peeing? Tink, do you have a son by any chance? You're booting it, Lauren? Oh my goodness, that hurts. That hurts, because I'm on Switch and I have to save water, not to use water items to save space. You know what? You get a pass. But only on this. Only on this. All right, I'm going to buy these. I'm going to buy these and we'll take a look at them. But they are They are very nice. I still hate this screen. Do you know what I hate more than this screen? And do you know what I hate more than the wings? I hate the premium shop UI. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. All right, the smoke bomb set, chat. Are we tooting or are we booting the smoke bomb set? I fear you may be in the minority, Reese, but I don't know. I am honestly... I'm like nooting these. I'm all up in the newt. I think I'm going to have to buy them. I think I'm going to have to buy them because I think that they will be invaluable in DreamSnaps. Toot watching Oscar make long builds with fountains. Let's go, Lauren. I think that they will be really, really helpful in DreamSnaps as an item. I just don't think it's just a... I don't know. I'm buying it for functionality. That's it. Yes, I'm buying them for functionality. Do I think they look that good? No. Do I think they look that good? No. But maybe I'll change my mind when I see them properly. Will I use these for decor? No, but I'm calling this now. The smokes will be the new snap meta. Unfortunately, Kit, I fear that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately. Great for Halloween. Yeah, I mean, they will definitely have their place, and I'm sure that I'll use them in snaps going forward. But in general, will I use them for decor? Probably not. And that's it for new items. Kind of a... Oh my god, I'm only on 3,000. Kind of a mid shop this week, to be honest. If you ask me. Sorry, Danny. Yeah, not the strongest thing in the world, but at least I can save some moonies. But let's go through the rest of the shop. Are we tooting or are we booting the Mystical Phoenix? Are we tooting or are we booting the Mystical Phoenix? I can't remember if this was a Star Path companion. Does anybody know? Can somebody enlighten me? Why do I have this? Was this a star? This was a Star Path companion, right? Was this from the Witchy Star Path? Oh, it was from Mulan? I think it's just the regular... Yeah, it's just the regular Raven pose. All right, I'm gonna judge this as if I didn't have it. Would I buy it? And the answer is... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, it's okay. Like, it's rainbow, but honestly, I find, like, rainbow stuff a bit garish. And it says mystical, but it doesn't have any, like, sparkles or anything that would make it feel mystical. It's just multicolored. Dark Phoenix! Thank you so much for the super chat. What did you say? The Hercules Star Path is the one I'm going all out for. Do you think the last house skin is worth it? You should for sure do it, Dark Phoenix. 100%. Thank you for the super chat. I think that you should definitely finish the Star Path if you can. I will say this, the last house skin is not my absolute favorite. I don't have it yet because I need to get some more tokens. But yeah, I mean, the last house skin is okay, but I'm like a completionist of Zarpath, so I have to complete it. But I do think there was stronger houses in the premium shop, and the Moonstone house is my absolute fave. But for sure, you should definitely complete it. Also, a bonus house skin is always a bonus, for lack of a better term. Thank you again. The bird reminds me of every corporation during Pride Month. Well, Pride Month is over now, Zan, so let's get this bird gone, okay? Get this bird gone. No gay. Not the Zara Larson house. I do have to purchase that house. I've still not bought it yet. Lisa, I think it's a bug in general. I don't really know what's going on with it. Hi, Birdie. Finally made it to a live stream. Welcome in. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. Booting the Pride Bird. Not the Pride Bird. Rainbow Fox didn't get the memo. Exactly. We already have Clemantha. We don't need this too, even though I already have it. All right, moving on. We've got the Night Show special effects. So these are a returning Star Path item. Look, these get a 2 for me. These get a 2 for me. I know that this was not the most popular Star Path in the world because everybody wanted spooky. But these are really good. These water fountains, these spirit water curtains have been a feature of everybody's build since, God, it's going to be 2 years since that Star Path. That's wild. Super handy. I do like these fireworks as well because they're much lower than the main fireworks. And then obviously you've got this for pyrotechnics, and I've used this in a bunch of DreamSnaps. So it's this special effects bundle is, I mean, 2,000 is a little bit expensive, I guess, but to me, it's definitely worth it. Just for the reusability of the items specifically. Water curtains are alone and majestic. I know, they're a fantastic item. Also, I never realized... Well, this is going to sound silly. I never realized this is a water jet. It is, but they could have kind of just taken away the lights and given us this as an item too, right? In that bundle that they did, but it's great. I love this. I love this bundle. You have the fountain, but not the other 2 items. I really like the pyrotechnic box, to be perfectly honest. I think it's a really good item. For some reason, the flame is flat on this. I don't think the flame is flat in-game, unless I'm mistaken. What's the price if you own 1 or 2 of them? That I don't know, Martha. I'm sorry. That I could not tell you. All right, they look kind of janky, right? Wait, I'm just going to come in with an immediate boot. The Rainbow Phoenix wings, I don't know why they almost seem upside down, or they seem backwards. I don't like the way they like curve right over my shoulder like that. The animation seems a little bit odd. Why are they so far on the shoulder blades? I know, why are they... Yeah, I'm not sure. Amy, you're really coming in with all the toots? Do they do that in game? I would guess so, Autumn, but I'm not going to buy them to check it out. The curve would be fine if there was 4 wings. Yeah, it's all... Actually, you're right, Amanda. It's almost like they're missing another lower set. Oh, mine don't do that in game? Wait, is it just the render that's... Is it just the render that's wrong? Tapping the person in front of you on the shoulder. Zan, get out. Get out. My God, you're so annoying. I think it's a bug. Mine don't look like that in game. Oh, okay. Let me... Rainbow Phoenix wings. See, I'm not going to buy them just to check it out, I'm afraid. Let me see if I can find an image on Google. Oh, right, yeah, they're just like normal wings in game. I don't know what's going on with them then. It's almost as if they come up too far. I don't really know. It's a little bit strange. Not while standing? Oh, they do in flight? Oh, okay. So this is how they look in flight. Got it, got it, got it. Well, regardless. Regardless. All right, moving on. We've got... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still don't really like the well. I don't mind that it's a little bit different. I like that it's a little bit different. I just don't like how it looks. Like, I can admire that it's not traditional well, but equally, I don't really love it. And even more so, I know that these orbs are popular. I just don't really like how they look. I feel like I'm on one today, chat. I feel like I'm on one. I will say, I probably dislike the orbs more than I dislike the well. And I think what it is... Jasmine, please. I think what it is... I actually think the memories in game look really cool. Like, they're far more, like, wispy. They've got a bit of transparency to them. They've got, like, the outer glow. These are just big old balls. These are just big old balls. And worse than that, they look like bowling balls to me. They just look like bowling balls. It's just missing 3 holes for me to just get my fingers in. And I don't know what it is. I think it's even like the glitter effect with the marble swirly texture is just giving bowling ball. So many people use them in DreamSnaps though. Yeah, and I don't really like them in DreamSnaps either, to be honest, Amy. I don't really like them in DreamSnaps either, but that's just a personal preference. I do wish we could decorate with memories, or at least buy memories as a decoration. That would be nice. Need to see someone do a touch of magic bowling area with these orbs as a ball. I mean, it would work. It would work. It would work. I don't know where the blue is. Is there a blue in the movie? I guess there's a blue in the movie. Is there a blue on the well? Yeah, there's blue on the well. Hey, Sarah. Welcome in. You did. I used them in my DreamSnap and got 4K. Good for you, Heavenly. Did you not use those orbs in some of your DreamSnaps? These grew. No, I don't own them, so I didn't use these. I don't think I've even used memory orbs, but I'm not sure. I wanted this for the memories because farming actual memories for DreamSnaps can be tedious. I wish that we could just move memories around, to be honest, but it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be possible. All right, I'm sticking with my boot, and if I didn't already press it, it's getting another one. Sorry about it. Ah, now this I don't own. Are we tooting or are we booting the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind? Now I can't remember. Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. This is a real ride, but it's not in the Florida parks. It's in the California park. So even though I love the parks items, also, what is this UI? I'm sorry, chat. Like, let's look at this for a second. What is this UI? Gameloft, besties, what is this? This tiny, I know I've gone on my soapbox about this during this update. This tiny little title, this weirdly like offset image, the gigantic space, it drives me insane. It drives me insane. I'm shocked you don't have this as a park guy. That was my point, Carrie. Sorry, I was getting onto that. I was distracted. My point was, because this is a California ride, I don't have as much of an affinity with this as I do with some of the Florida stuff. I do like it as like a ride and as an attraction, but for 2,500 moonstones, I've just never quite had like enough when it's come up to buy it. And it's the same for this week. So to be honest, this is just a newt. This is just a newt for me. Kit, if you're going to sit there and tell me that you've grown to like this, we're going to fight. We're going to fight. All right. What else have we got? Oh, we've got the Harmony Exterior Bundle. This one is a difficult one, actually. This one is a difficult one. I actually think maybe... I'm leaning towards a... And I tell you why. I've never used the kites, even though they fixed the kites. They fixed the kites. You can rotate them now. I've never really used them. This junk boat, I know that it has its fans and its supporters. I hate this. It's so small. I never use it. I mean, the item's fine, but like it's so tiny. The lamp is nice. The light for like pathways, and then these are okay. But to be honest, I kind of used the... I think I kind of used the yellow tangled lanterns more than this, so I stick with my boot. I stick with my boot. Oscar turned the AC on you grumpy today. To be honest, Bonnie, I've been grumpy for the past 3 days. So today is better than yesterday. Today is better than yesterday. I nearly streamed on Monday and then I ended up getting a migraine and it was just, I slept like before dinner. It was a whole thing. And then yesterday I was just like, I was just in such a bad mood all day. Oh dear. I wouldn't buy them, but I got them in the Star Path. Yeah, that's why I have them. So just to be clear, I didn't buy these. I got them in the Mulan Star Path, which was actually a great Star Path. It was actually a great Star Path. I stick with my boot. I stick with my boot. I'm sorry. Oh, this is cute. For 1,750 moonstones, it's a boot. But I do like the animated backpack. I do like that there's a fox in it. I do like there's a little bit of animation. What I've not thought of is how small is this fox compared to the foxes we have in game? Like, is this a baby fox? You only bought 2 things, Sarah. What did you end up picking up? It better not be the wings and the dress. It better not be the wings and the dress. How could you boot that? It's cute. Do you mean this one? The price of it. The price is what earned it the boot. 1,750 moonstones just feels like so much for a backpack. Right? I just feel like it's a lot. It's a baby fox. What? Is there a name for a baby fox, chat? Do baby foxes have names? Ah, me too, Sarah. Those are the 2 things I picked up. Good choice. Good choice. All right, I stick with my fox boot. Is this on sale? Yeah, okay. Bermuda Merlin Dream Style. Are we tooting or are we booting this? You know what? I'm not gonna buy it, but I am gonna give it a toot. A baby fox is a kit? A baby fox is a kit? I don't like that. Let's change the name. Petition to change the name. I'll toot Merlin. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll toot Merlin. I mean, his little beach outfit is adorable, but also Merlin has gigantic feet. Merlin has absolutely enormous feet. To go with his absolutely enormous beard. Has he got a holy bum? I think it's just the shadow. I think it's because his shorts are so big and so wide, very up with trends, that it's giving him a shadow. But I agree, if you like kind of squint, it does look like a hole. I don't buy Dream Styles, but if I did, I would buy this one. I don't know, Amanda. I don't know. It's pups or cubs. See, I like pups. A fox pup. But a fox cub, I think, works best for me. What's funny is kit for baby foxes is short for kitten. Oh, wow. The more you know. The more you know. All right, I think I tooted Bermuda Merlin. We're going to stick with that. Oh my god, look at this little like wetsuit I've got going on. I think I've bought this in the past. I have. I don't think I've ever used the wetsuits. However, I do love the headband. So in this little ensemble chat, I fear that we're gonna disagree on this one. You get the blue diving suit. Oh, here comes Kit. You get the blue diving suit, you get the snorkel mask, which is like on your forehead, which apparently the hair clips through. You get the tropical foliage headband, which is so cute. I think it might be my favorite headband in the game. Then you get the yellow diving suit, the red diving suit, and a mask over your face. Are we tooting or are we booting? Who asked for this? Yes! Oh my goodness, Autumn, great shout. This would be cool for the new DLC. Yes, well, yes. You know what? This might be controversial, but I think it's brave. Boot since you booted my beloved. In my opinion, I'm torn. No, I'm torn. I have no desire for these wetsuits. Why would I want that? But the urge to spend 1750 moonstone just for the Mickey ears is strong. The Mickey ears are so good. I actually do think that these are the best Mickey ears in the game. I love these. I love these. And I will say, tell me that my character is not serving in these wetsuits. Tell me right now. It does look like I'm wearing a nappy, but that's beside the point. Tell me that my character is not giving it to you, honey. She's giving it to you, especially in the cowboy hat with the thigh-high socks. You're also influencing. Wetsuits for the DLC is a good idea. I actually do agree. I think this is a little tease from Gameloft for the DLC. So if you want to be underwater in a lovely little wetsuit, then you could pick these up. Underwater cowboy. She's serving moist realness, not moist realness. I don't think anybody wants to be moist. Ah. She's serving moist, honey. Look, I'm sticking with my toot. I'm sticking with my toot. Hey, Jay. Thank you for the like. All right, what else have we got this week? Let's take a look at my recommended. Let's do that. Let's do that. Fashionable Iron Wishing Well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How are you, Jay? Wet, greater than moist any day. Sarah, please. That well is so worth the moonies. I always feel like I'm in the minority with this. I really don't really like this well. I'll tell you why. I always feel like this well is too niche. Like, it's too niche. If it didn't have the scissors, if it didn't have the spools of thread, and if it didn't have the buttons, okay. Like, if it was just a wrought iron well skin with a nice pattern, but it's the fact it's like specifically fashion or specifically tailoring related. It's so gothic, I love the well. See, if it was... This should be up your street. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not Victorian. If it was just this style in like Victorian flourishes, I would eat it up. 8. The fact that it's like tailoring specific with the scissors and the buttons. No. It's a boot. It's a boot, and my mind will not be changed. Not on this occasion. It should have come with Wish Blossom Ranch. Well, yes, that's true. Oh, I hope your workday went okay, Jay. No one will notice? No one will notice what? I notice, Amy. I notice. Meh. Meh. Jumbo Cafe. I'm on a booting spree today. I'm on a booting spree. I don't like how rectangular it is. What movie is this from again? Oh, Zootopia. I've never seen Zootopia. I should probably put it on the list. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Please, Zan. It's just like, it's very blocky, right? It's very like, dunk. There's the house. Just that's how I describe this house. That's the best way of describing this house. Dunk. And I think that's why I don't like it. It's okay. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with a boot. I'm sticking with a boot. I don't need, yeah, I feel like the only place it really goes, Amanda, is like, I guess it could go in the Glittering Dunes, maybe? Because it's got the same warm tones. I'm missing the mango sorbet. You best believe I'm going to get it immediately after the stream, Tank. You best believe. You best believe. It doesn't really light up either. Only the windows light up. If that helps, Amy. Okay, now this is going to be controversial. I fear that this is going to be controversial. I'm tooting this. I'm tooting this. I think that, see, this is a far more interesting item, at least. I'm not going to buy it. I'm with you, Kit. I'm not going to buy it until I have some more place to decorate with, like Tani says. Not the unsubscribing. No, Zan, I think you're right. It was called Zootropolis. I don't know if it was called Zootropolis in the UK. I need to check that real quick. Yes, it was called Zootropolis in the UK. The more you know. But this, I like it. This is at least interesting. It's got stuff going for it. It's got wafers for the doorsteps. It's got like the strawberry lace type things for the roof. It's like gingerbread house. It's got ice cream. I like this. Like, it might be a bit gaudy. It might be a bit garish, but at least it's interesting. At least it has that going for it. So I stick with my toot. I stick with my toot. I just Googled it, Tenny, and apparently it was a trademark conflict with somewhere in Denmark or something. That's wild. But yeah, I do think, to be honest, though, Jasmine, I don't know how well received a Candyland biome would end up being, but I'm not sure. This is cute, though. I like it. I like it. I'm just not going to buy it. 3,750 moonstones is so expensive. I know all houses are that much, but yeah, it feels spenny. It feels spenny. Immediate boot. Immediate boot. I'm not even dignifying motifs with the discussion. 1,300 moonstones. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, chat. No. No. I feel like this one is always a little bit controversial from me as well, but I just don't really like this set. They're definitely starting to plant some breadcrumbs for the DLC. I just don't really love this set. I just don't really like it. I don't like the color. I feel like it's movie accurate if I remember. It's either movie accurate or parks accurate. I'm never going to use this. Like, I'm never going to use this. You toot it for the bubbles. I mean, I've got the bubble machine though, Sarah, so I don't really need it for that purpose. Like, maybe I'm just grumpy. Maybe I'm just grumpy. I feel the same, April. I feel the same. But I do think they play music. If I remember, they play music when you like go around them. Yes, Mia. I think that they're starting to plant some water-based stuff for the... Well, I know this isn't my recommended, but I think, like, especially with the island ensemble, I think they could see us starting to think about the water DLC. Oh my goodness, these just keep going on. Mercury is truly in Gatorade. Hey, Nicholas. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Just boot everything. Arnar. Arnar. I think we've been over these before. I'm just going to boot these as well. I'm sorry. I feel like these are a relatively early item. An early premium shop item, if I remember correctly. But they're just not the most exciting, right? They're fine. They're fine. But I don't want to pay 1,200 moonstones. That's all. That's all. I mean, yes, I'm probably in Newt territory, Lisa, but you know what? For the purpose of this, we're going boot. And the boots keep coming and they won't stop coming. You think the DLC is going to be sailing, not underwater? I definitely think there's going to be an element of sailing, Jasmine, but they used a specific word, and I can't remember if it was in the showcase or whether it was in the blog, and it was like, let's dive into the roadmap or something like that. And it's the fact they highlighted dive, and I was like, yeah, all right, we're doing underwater. We're doing underwater. They broke at some point and couldn't be worn with skirts. Oh. Nicholas, no, I've not watched any of this season. Literally none. I need to get into it. I think, if I remember, I think I booted this when it first came out. And... not another boot. It really bugs me that they chose a fox for the bunny. Nothing about this item really makes sense to me. I wish it was just the plain white fox. But I remember everybody just saying that this poor fox is dead behind the eyes. And I do kind of see it. It's the sad look. It's just the way that they're facing the ground. Like, I tooted this last time. Did I? I thought I booted this. All right, well, it's getting a boot today, Amanda. It's getting a boot today. I do think it should have been a bunny, though. A fox in bunny's clothing? Why? See you, Birdie. Thanks for stopping by. Accessories should have 2 poses. You know they're never going to go back and do that, Bonnie. You know they're never going to go back and do that. It's giving Five Nights at Freddy's, not this. I do like some of the accessories. Like, I like the bags and stuff, but... yeah. The plus she's having an identity crisis. It's staying booted. It's staying booted. I'm sorry, Jade, for causing you distress. Ugh. Just to round it out, because I think this is the last item. Oh, look, free moonstones. Let's go. I hate these campers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that people like them. I know that people like them. I just really don't like them. I think they could have been really cute. I do think they could have been really cute if they felt less grubby, I guess. They feel very like, I mean, I know they're camping, blah, 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 but they just feel like a little bit dirty. Like, why is the windscreen dirty? Like, the sides are dirty. Like, everything's just a bit dirty. I would have liked, like, also, I don't like the shape. I'm just dragging the whole thing. I'm literally just dragging. If it was like a nice VW shape, that would be cute. But it's the fact it's this kind of like box. It's this little box shape. I don't know, chat. I don't know. They're a bit dirty. They're a bit dirty. You love the realism? Well, I'm glad that you love them, Martha. I am glad that you love them. I think I've told you the story about when I went camping and woke up with a nosebleed, right? I'm not sure. I feel like I've told you that story, but I can't quite remember. Anyway, when I was a kid, I used to get nosebleeds all the time. Like really bad nosebleeds that just didn't stop bleeding. And we went camping, not in a camper van, but in a tent. I think we went camping with my dad, and he was in one of the other like compartments because it had like 2 compartments or whatever. And then I think I had a nosebleed overnight in my sleep. And I didn't know I'd had a nosebleed. So we woke up and I had blood like all over me, but then I'd also smeared blood for whatever reason. Maybe I was like wiping it while I was asleep, but like because I'd wiped it like over the tent, there was blood like smeared over the tent, but also all over me. It was like a scene from a horror movie, honestly. These should be 3,000 at best. It's not IP. Also agree with that, Kit. Poor Oscar baby. Yeah, that's the, you know what, Sarah, that's the kind of compassion I need. Were you a child when this happened? I was a child, Sam. Yes. I don't know. I must have been like, oh my gosh. If I had to put a number on it, probably like 8 to 10. Maybe around there. The bee trauma, the camping trauma. I have multiple traumas, Martha, okay? Multiple traumas. Excuse me, Hales. Excuse me, what do you mean? You should give me the most compassion. You should love me. Pick me. Choose me. Why do I find that hilarious? Why are we laughing at my misfortune, please? Imagine seeing a tiny blood-covered child in the wilderness. Next to a blood-covered tent, Zam. Amanda, I can't relive the bees. I can't relive the bees. To sum it up for you, we had 2 swarms of bees take up residence in our chimney in the last house. And there was bees coming up from the floorboards. There was bees coming out of the skirting boards. I can't go back. I can't go back. Okay, I need to check my DreamSnap results. That's what I want to do. I want to check my dreamies because I've not done it today. So I don't know what to expect. I don't even remember what I submitted. Oh, I do remember. Journey into Imagination. You ranked 396. I will take it. Let's go. Top 400. 91.18 and claim 4,000 moonstones. I need those. I need those moonies. All right. Let me show you what I submitted. I think most of you were here anyway, but I'll show you what it was. Oh. I can't. Oh, I know what I'll do. Wait there. I'll grab it from Dreamer's portal. I thought I did this on stream, but this is what I ended up submitting for Journey into Imagination. I did do a stream. I did a DreamSnap stream, right? So I did like a Walt-inspired snap that was like parks related, and I had a feeling that if I went parks, I would be generally safe. Does it give expo? Maybe, maybe not. But I thought Parks are going to be safe. Parks are my happy place. I'm always down to do a park snap, so I'm happy with what I submitted. I did it on stream because I fully plagiarized you. Okay, I thought I did, son. It's been a long time. It's Tom Hanks, not Tom Hanks. Oh, I see it. I see it. I went full expo and it didn't do well. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did Inside Out and it got 2.5. No. Yeah, I think that's why I went parks. I had a feeling it would be safe. And I may as well show you this week's one. So this is what I submitted this week. Again, I just went with what I thought would work. I just went with a Toy Story themed snap, really. That's why I'm in the outfit that I'm wearing this week. I mean, to be honest, Bonnie, 900 for that. I feel like people probably identified with it, which is good. But yeah, I just went with a nice simple one. I submitted this yesterday. I think I did it on my lunch break while I was working. But I think most people are doing Toy Story-esque, so I think it's a safe bet. And I always say this, and I stand by it, and I say it every single time we talk about Dream Snaps. You can either think inside the box and try and get the moonstones, or you can think outside the box and do whatever makes you happy. For me, when I'm trying to get moonstones, I'm like, let me just do what voters are going to expect, which I think is this. Not an indoor snap. What's wrong with my indoor snap? I think it looks good. I'm meant to be in like a little bedroom. I think it's fun. Also, I feel like I look really small. I don't know why. I just feel like I look miniature. Nice job, Bertie. Well done, well done. What's the building on the left? Oh, you mean on the park snap? That was the bonus house from the Winter Star pack. You so really do them. I know. Yeah, to be fair, Kit, I don't know why I did inside. I could have replicated this outside, so I have no idea why I did this inside, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what I got from the dumpster. I saw a snap today using the new smoke and it's stunning. Oh, well, that's good. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, look, there's another Walt one. Okay, they did a nice outdoor Walt snap too. That looks cute, and I love the way that they've highlighted the partner statue too. And Mickey at the front is super cute. I'm guessing this was first place. Congratulations to them. There's so much going on, but it looks great. Oh yeah, another park snap. So parks was definitely the meta. Okay, I feel better knowing that and going with that safety. I like the floor here. I like what they've done with the different floors, and I love the outfit. Because there are, are they called the Dapper Dans? I think they're the Dapper Dans. I think. And they sing in the parks. They're like a barbershop quartet. So this is like styled after that, which is super cute. It's nice seeing the Pixar Palarounds come back as well. Oh, and then we've got like a Willy Wonka-esque one. Not quite, but like a Candyland one. Oh, wow, they did a great job. Also, these look great as like candy floor, like almost like rock candy, I guess, something like that. But I like seeing Figment in this snap too, and the house looks beautiful. And I like the outfit. They did a great job. Not Mustache Dan. Dan Stash even. What's your ideas for this week's theme? Explosions of color. Design a festive scene full of light and colors, dress for a joyous moment, whether that's the 500th pumpkin harvest or celebrating being in the valley with your friends. I feel like the description doesn't really go with the title. The description doesn't really seem to go with the title, but I mean, just as colorful as you can get it, I guess. Just get that saturation slider, friends, and crank it all the way up. Just crank it all the way up. I mean, it does kind of give pride. Hall, celebrating 14 months as a cozy companion. Thank you, Hall. I appreciate you. Hype, hype, hype. I think that, I mean, you could like focus on one color. That would be quite cool as well if you did like one color. I know Miss Purple is doing one color of all like purple-esque stuff. So you could do one, you could do multiple colors. I know that last year when we had the Pride Snap, people were doing like the rainbow ones, and I did a rainbow one. I did the Freddie Mercury one for Pride last year. If I really get pushed for time, maybe I'll just recreate that. But yeah, this is it's a fun challenge. It's definitely giving kind of like Pride adjacent. Poor Merida, what if they did? She's like crouching, but she's not on a chair. She's like crouching down, but also not on a chair. She looks kind of crazy. The Freddy one was fun. I did enjoy that. I did enjoy doing that. Do you feel like it's cop out to do it again though? Do you think I should do it again? Wait. Because I did love that snap. Maybe I could take it and improve it. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Because I got rank 18 with that. I did love this snap. This kind of ate though, right? This kind of ate. This was fun. To be honest, Martha, they never really... Oops. They never really do. Like, they never quite say it. Do you know what I mean? They never quite say it out loud. Do it again, but add the smoke. Oh, I could do that. There you go, Disney Mom. I've got it on the screen at least. But this was a fun snap. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I did. This was super fun. And look, somehow I got. Oh, they're not fireflies, are they? They are. They're fireworks. Maybe I try and recreate it and make it better. I don't know. I don't know. It's so much fun doing this. You scared to do Freddy again? He got you 600? Not 600. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the meta, and I'm going to have to see whether people are doing like pride snaps or whether people are doing like proper color snaps. Like I've seen some rainbows, but I don't feel like they're pridey. So we need to assess the situation. All right, chat. All right, besties. I'm tired, so I'm gonna end stream. Don't be mad at me. I'm just tired today. I'm tired, I'm hot, and I'm grumpy, but I still showed up. And that's the main thing. I said to Ren before stream, because Ren's not here today. And I messaged Ren. I was like, can I come with you, Ren? Can I come with you? We just need 5 more likes before I go to bed. Can we find 5 likes? Can we find 5 likes from the chat? I feel like we can. 4th of July. I mean, that's true. That was supposed to be man. I just read it as if you were saying nab. Martha, you know what? That works. Are you doing any special streams for the expansion, which is crazy that it's next week? I forgot. Yeah, the expansion is next week, which is wild. I meant to say that at the start of stream, but I forgot. So yeah, the expansion is next week. Very exciting. I'm probably going to stream. I'm definitely streaming update day. Obviously, I'm probably going to stream Thursday and Friday, but I just need to work out my schedule, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream at least a couple of days of it. But yeah, not far away. I'm probably going to stream between now and then as well, probably on Monday, if not Sunday. But I'm gonna sit down tomorrow. I'm gonna do my stream schedule properly, so keep an eye out for that. I'll pop it up on YouTube and I'll pop it up in Discord so you can take a look. But thanks for stopping with me. That was a fun chat at the start of stream, and obviously tooting and booting, well, mostly just booting today was fun. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks to our likers, lurkers, chatters, everybody in the middle, and to the mods. I do appreciate you. And we hit the like goal right now, just at the end of stream. So thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will catch you next time, and I appreciate you. See you soon, everyone. Thank you. Bye.